10 Scary TikTok Stories. Hey there guys, thanks for being here again. For this episode, we are going to cover the scariest scenes caught by TikTok users. Originally, this app only allows 6 seconds of maximum video length. Then, they stretched it up to 15 seconds. But users are now allowed to link 4 15-second videos with each other to make a full 60-second video, with all sorts of things that TikTok users have done while making their content for the app, from the funniest up to the craziest ones. It seems that it became an accidental tool to capture an age-old incident that occasionally scares the hell out of us. Creepy incidents. Here, we've compiled the scariest TikTok video scenes that users didn't intend to shoot. But before jumping into our countdown, please don't forget to like our channel, subscribe to it, and hit the notification button to get the freshest of what we have to offer. So, let's get into it. Top 10 Scariest TikTok Videos We've Ever Seen. 10. Ghost TikTokers. A TikTok user named Sydney Carpenter was having her usual TikTok sessions inside her room, but suddenly, something creepy popped up on her phone's screen. But what made her freak out in the first place? It's because of what her Snapshot dog filter has detected. Faces. And we're not talking about their faces, but faces of someone they don't see. She suddenly freaked out when her dog filter suddenly popped up on her screen, showing that her app detected some faces other than them. She became so excited about this that she asked those people detected by her app to stick out their tongue. No response was made at first. Then, her dog filter suddenly stuck out their tongues, which means that whoever's being detected by her app has heard her loud and clear, knowing that whatever entity floats in front of them clearly hears them. She then asked one of them, "Are you good or are you bad?" And the filters disappeared, meaning that the entities being detected by her app has gone as well. Is that a yes? Or do they just want to avoid her question? Surprisingly, some of the viewers have shared that they have experienced that similar creepy incident too. They, too, believe that their apps haven't experienced any glitches at all but actually detected faces that are not visible on their eyes. But the creepier thing about this TikTok video is that a lot of the viewers have noticed that there's an actual face behind those dog filters. At OKShe, a fellow TikTok user, has commented, "Please don't judge me, but I'm seeing a girl wearing a hijab. I tried looking carefully. She looks sad when you ask her these questions." At Pistachio said, "That happened to me at the restaurant before." While at Bella added, "That happened on my school before." With these comments, we can see that Sydney Carpenter is not alone in this creepy incident. 9. A big whale approaching a boat full of passengers. This TikTok video is from a user named @YoYoMini, and this one is not about ghosts. But why did it end up in our list, you might say? It's because of the intense situation caught by the user where a big whale approaches a boat full of passengers. With a whale's giant body, it can hit or capsize the boat with ease, sending a lot of boat passengers drowning. @HopeQueenSaveLQ commented that he was also on the said boat, and he shares his fears that the whale might hit their boat anytime. But according to whalecruisers.com, whales are generally safe, though there is a certain type of whale species that can be dangerous for humans, but the majority of them are gentle and not aggressive. But most of all, they don't see humans as food. But they can be aggressive if they need to defend themselves. But as we can clearly see in the video, there's no reason for the whale to be aggressive about. When the whale cruised under the boat full of passengers, almost everybody expected, including you, of course, that it would capsize the boat in any second. But thankfully, the whale just passed on to the other side of the boat, and as a surprise, suddenly sprayed a good amount of water to the passengers. At least, the intense situation ended delightfully. 8. A house that holds a dark secret. This video comes from a TikTok user named @NickyNemo. At first glance, his house was just another ordinary house in his neighborhood. But, unknown to him, His house keeps a creepy and dark secret. According to him, one day, while cleaning the rooms in his house one by one, he accidentally discovered a secret wall that appears to have existed long before they moved into the house. Then, by looking at what's beside the wall, he found a room filled with old things. But it's not really the creepiest part of the story. Inside that room, there is a sort of electrical switch box that hides something unusual. The TikTok user discovered a plastic bag inside the electrical switch box, which was obviously put inside to remain hidden forever. By opening the plastic bag, he discovered a lot of paper tabs with names on it. And by taking a closer look, what he saw was truly hair-raising. The paper tabs contained the names of patients who suffered from psychological disorders, including the medications they are taking. The papers date back to 1985 and 1965, and according to its contents, these papers are directly connected to Kings Park Psychiatric Center, which adds a bone-chilling atmosphere to this already creepy incident. King's Psychiatric Center was originally named Kings Park Lunatic Asylum in 1885, and after 111 years in operation, it was officially closed in 1992. The building's relics are popularly known as the site of strange and creepy sights, which many believe are the former patients of the hospital. After that startling discovery, the TikTok user began more thorough research about his house's history, the former owners of the house, and most of all, the names of the patients printed on the tab papers. He was so eager to get to the bottom of this strange discovery, including his viewers, and promised that he would upload more videos about his latest discovery. But suddenly, with excited viewers waiting for his next video, he announced that he wouldn't be uploading any video related to his discovery. And what's the reason behind this sudden U-turn? He said that since he started digging about the facts about his discovery, the strange and creepy happenings inside his house suddenly increased, seriously affecting everyone inside the house. He took that as a message from the spirits of the house, saying that they don't want the things he's doing about his discovery, and he better leave them alone. The spirits, it seems, want eternal peace, and they prefer that the secrets about them remain secret forever. With that, he said that he made a promise to the spirits and to himself to stop these efforts for good. Showing that he is serious about his promise, he permanently stopped digging for more facts and even burned the materials that he has garnered while searching for facts and information. 7. Wuhan Quarantine Video. This video was posted by TikTok user named Beck@_Rosa_Parks_, and it vividly showed how Wuhan looked like days after its citywide quarantine, which looked like a post-apocalyptic city, with virtually no one on the outside except for the personnel assigned to spray disinfection smoke all over the city. Wuhan is the capital city of Hubei province in China. It is the largest city in Hubei and the most populous city in central China, and became a world-famous city because, if the reports are to be believed, the city where the global pandemic has started. The smoke itself adds a creepy atmosphere to the city. Even the loud humming sound of disinfection machine doesn't help to uplift the spirits of the residents. Everything seems so lifeless inside the city. 6. Boo. This TikTok video was uploaded by a user with the username @dom.wakeham. At first glance, it seems that the man is preparing to perform a mind-blowing magic trick. He started by writing numbers 1, 3, 0, and 0 on a mirror. The man is so persuasive that anyone who watches the video would certainly finish it just to find out what his magic trick is. He then erased the number 1, leaving 300 on the mirror. Then, approaching the number 3 with his marker, with the viewers glued to their screens, suddenly screamed very, very loud, shocking his unsuspecting viewers. Actually, this is a prank that's making its rounds on TikTok, shocking everyone who is not yet aware of it, which involves shocking the viewers after completing the word boo in the mirror. 5. A creepy entity taking a sneak peek. A woman was casually filming her room for another TikTok video when she noticed that her dog suddenly acted strangely and stared in the dark corner of the room. When she looked at her phone to see why the dog was staring at that area, she noticed an unrecognizable figure at one of the rooms. It seems that she is a bit skeptical and observed it for a while. The most shocking part of this video is when the figure swiftly retracted inside the room. You can hear a lot of curses while the woman screams in shock, and whatever that entity was, it probably noticed that it was already recognized and cannot secretly observe everyone in the room anymore. 4. Hospital Ghost. Kimberly Winchester is an employee in a hospital and decided to know once and for all if the strange and creepy incidents inside the hospital were true or not. She made a series of documents inside the hospital through her TikTok account, and her documentation indeed proved the gossips that have been running around in the hospital. Indeed, the things she has witnessed would not fail to give chills on the viewers. On one of her videos, while taking a video of the hospital's corridor, she suddenly noticed a strange reflection from the chrome cover of a light. Since surfaces covered with chrome are good with reflections, Kimberly can clearly see the other side of the corridor with it. What she saw in the reflection is a person standing at the other side of the corridor, which is impossible since no one possibly could be there at those hours. It seems that whoever that entity was is well aware that it is being observed but chose to stand still. In her following video, she got to the other side of that hallway to review where that entity exactly stood. And guess what? The chrome covering of a light there shows that there was someone standing again at the other side of the corridor, which, for us, is a bit creepier than what she saw first. But the next video, it seems, tops all the creepy videos she has uploaded from the past days. This time, it was not a reflection at all, but an entity watching them on the other side of the glass window. Haunted hospital indeed. 3. Car Crash. This next TikTok video can also be considered creepy, but in a different sense. A car that was being driven by a teen suddenly flipped and crashed in a Pittsburgh street, which left the car upside down and its glasses cracked. But what does it have to do with TikTok? Well, just fresh from the crash, the teen inside the tossed car decided to make a TikTok video inside their upside-down car. With the way how they acted, it seems that it was just another TikTok video for them, not considering the potentially life-threatening accident that happened to them. The video was met with a lot of furies, but one of the teens inside the car were able to explain their side. Thanks to the wide media coverage they garnered, including Fox News, Yahoo, BuzzFeed, Daily Mail, Upworthy, The Sun, MSN, IB Times, MTV, The News Tribune, NY Daily News, Reddit, and other media outlets, their side of the story was well communicated. According to them, they did the TikTok video to calm themselves from the shock that they've experienced at that time. They also added that they knew that people have already called the police about the accident, so they didn't panic and worried much. The teen behind the wheels is Marissa Bordes, and fortunately, their seatbelts are securely attached, so they only got minor wounds and bruises after the accident. 2. Fallen Frame. Alex Huff uploaded this TikTok video. In the video, we can see that the uploader was busy explaining something when suddenly, a frame hanging on the wall fell with a loud bang that both shocked her and the viewers. With no one behind her, it can be seen that an unseen entity wants to make its presence felt by pulling down the hanging frame. But this video was just a confirmation that the uploader's house is indeed haunted. On her other videos, the uploader was also met with a couple of strange things like self-opening cabinet doors and other stuff that makes us think spirits have learned to embrace the popularity of the app and make their presence there. 1. Creepy legs that came out of nowhere. This video was uploaded by a user with a username @OkaCrystal. In the video, The woman was doing a trend in TikTok called head transition, where you pull and push your head while TikTok gives cool transitions. In one video where she is doing this trend, you can see two legs behind her when she pulled down her head. Anybody would assume that it's her legs, except the uploader. When she watched the video closely, she stopped for a second, waiting for the truth to sink in. That it's not her own legs. According to her, it's impossible that it was her legs because she was wearing jeans and socks, and the legs that appeared on the video didn't. At first, she thought that it was his brother's legs, but he was not around when the uploader shot the video. In fact, she was alone at her house. With all the comments saying that she was just faking it, it compelled her to make another video to prove that she wasn't faking anything. In broad daylight, she clearly showed her room where she shot her previous video and her distance from the bed. In the last video, the mysterious legs can be clearly seen as very close to the bed. And as was clearly shown in the video, her legs cannot possibly reach the bed that close if she was sitting and lying on the spot where she shot her last TikTok video. And we're convinced, which makes the mystery legs a lot creepier than before. Phew, tons of scary stuff. For more great videos like this, please subscribe to our channel and hit the notification button to be the first to see our latest videos. If you have any suggestions for our next top 10 videos, let us know by posting on the comment section. Thank you, and see you again, guys.